Welcome to Dad's DeFi Space. I'm Kevin, and I wanted to start a live stream just to look at some charts and have a quick discussion. Is ETH dead? I have a video coming out probably about tomorrow where I go into more detail on this, but do any of you all out there believe ETH is dead? If you do, let me know in the comments below. But markets are bleeding. Um, And I want to discuss a little bit today. Is this something that we need to worry about? Is the market cycle over? Is there no alt season? Many of them out there on X and in the crypto and DeFi space, Telegram and Discord are saying so. Does that make it true? We'll find out how I feel about this in a few minutes. But before we begin, please like and subscribe, ping that notification bell, check out our links below. And remember, nothing today is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research in this space. But before we begin, I'd like to take a look at the markets because they are not looking pretty today, to say the least. So we're going to take a look at crypto bubbles. And as you can see, it doesn't look too hot out in the crypto and DeFi space. Many of our favorite plays are down 10, 15, 20%. This is what I mean by blood in the streets. But a lot of times these can be buying opportunities, especially during a bull run. Now, obviously, once we move into the bear market years, this is not a good strategy because your altcoins will keep bleeding back to Bitcoin. And if we take a look at the markets today, you'll be able to see that we are almost back in fear. We're still in the neutral territory on the fear and greed index, but we are getting extremely close. My gosh, why is my camera not sharing? There we go. We are getting extremely close back to Bitcoin area, or excuse me, greed, or greed, fear, excuse me. Um, so what does this mean? It means that people in the market are starting to get scared. Now, looking at the market overview, we can see that not only are we moving back into fear, but the altcoin season index is slowly moving farther down the neutral zone, closer back to Bitcoin season, although we are still in altcoin season. Earlier today, Bitcoin dominance hit 60%. We're now right at 59.4. This is a big deal because it is Bitcoin dominance that will tell us when it is time for ETH season or altcoin season. But let's actually get into today's discussion, okay? I wanted to talk about Ethereum. I wanted to look at some charts. On a live stream a while back, we were talking ETH hitting around the 0.03 area. We have now gone as low as 0.028 space. So around December of 2020, we were bottoming out on the Ethereum Bitcoin pair, and basically we hit about 0.0226, 0.0225, something like that. And that means we are literally within, say, I'd have to measure it out, but that literally is about 14% away from our last low during the last market cycle. That's too close, in my opinion. Now, could we go all the way down there, another 15% down? Possibly. But in my opinion, if we zoom out and we look at ETH, to me, anything within this zone, and by this zone, we're referring to anything in our bottom zone area, right? I think here, right? To me, anything here is a nice buy for ETH, right? And if we zoom back in on our chart, we can see we're right in that zone, although we're almost breaking below it. That does concern me a little bit, but I still think not financial advice, this is an excellent buying opportunity for Ethereum. Now, what looks worse than Ethereum Bitcoin chart? I'll tell you, it is the others chart. Okay. The others chart is even more in a downtrend at this time. We are looking at the weekly and we're getting farther and farther and farther away from our rocket ship, which is crazy. Um, what what are your opinions in this market? Is the market cycle over? Do you think that Ethereum is truly dead? Let me know in the comments below what your opinion is of not just Bitcoin, but Ethereum and how this may proceed over the next few weeks. Personally, I think we are getting to our final chance of being able to buy some of our favorite coins, especially Ethereum, at this low of a price. So, the total crypto market cap on the weekly, we are about to touch the 50-week moving average. This is a big deal because usually, if we break below it, you can see we did it here, kind of stayed below it for a little while. So every time we've broken below, we kind of chop around for a little bit. So there is a possibility like ETH might not be explosive just in the next few weeks. We may kind of chop around in this range right here between, say, or not ETH, excuse me, the others, total crypto market cap. This is basically altcoins below the top 10. Um, we might just hover in this range between, say, I don't know, 225 billion and 280 billion dollars for a little while before we move on. It's hard to say because we could explode out of this and it take no time at all, or this could happen very slowly over the next few weeks. But I did want to show one thing that I'll talk in much more detail in the video that I'm editing right now, and that is World Liberty Financial. Trump's organization, World Liberty Financial, has been buying the absolute crap out of Ethereum. Right now, they have probably around $260 million of either ETH or staked ETH, and it doesn't stop there. I just don't see them buying that much ETH, and ETH is dead. So, looking at the chart, let me take this fib extension off. We're highly below the fib extension. It's not even going to help us at this point. So we're going to remove that from our chart. We have broken below kind of my line in the sand, which was $3,017. What did we do because of this? Well, here at Dad's DeFi Space, not financial advice, I just like to be crystal clear with how I'm playing these markets with you guys. Is I took a ton of my stable positions, not all, but a ton, and converted some of my stables either to ETH or Chainlink within Aave. Um, Likewise, within Camino, I've added more Solana to my position, bought more USD, added more Solana. We're going to do the same thing with, excuse me, we're going to do the same thing with Sway, and I will probably do the same thing with AVAX. Basically, we are leveraging these positions because they are kind of our core bullish positions within our altcoin bags. But this right here is not pretty. If ETH bleeds more, altcoins are going to bleed more, and I want to make sure everybody is prepared for that. But enough about ETH. ETH is going to be talked about a lot on my channel over the next little bit, but that's because I believe that 2025 is going to be ETH's time to shine. Now, that doesn't mean that Solana is not going to perform, AVAX is not going to perform, BNB is not going to perform, maybe even some of your riskier altcoin plays, but I just think that ETH is going to outperform Bitcoin over the next, say, somewhere 6 to 12 months. But if we take a look at any of our altcoins, it's looking terrible today. Let's take a look at Aerodrome. I know that's a favorite of many on the channel. we have broken below our lowest fib level. I mean, um, I don't even know. I hope that we keep support right around here. We are fighting because right now, if we break much below, say 85 cents, 84 cents, our next part of the range is all the way down around 50 cents. So that would hurt. Um, but likewise, once ETH starts shining again, Arrow is going to shine again. I think we can easily get up to the 1.6 level. First price target is $3.82 for myself, and second target is $5.75. Again, not financial advice, just how I'm playing this. Now, I want to take a look at Ondo. This has been an exciting one because I noticed that Ondo was in the World Liberty financial bag. Just like ETH, Ondo has broken below the 50-week moving average. We are retracing back possibly all the way down. The 200-week moving average is sitting right at around $1.02, and volume is picking up. Now, you usually don't want to see volume going up or volume being this high when we're selling off. But I mean, that is kind of where we're at right now within the markets. My meme coins are looking absolutely terrible right now, but I'm sure everyone else's is too. I really didn't have a lot of allocation, but Whiff was one of them looking terrible. I mean, we have retraced all the way back down. I mean, look at this. It is a giant M. Okay. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But that doesn't mean I cut my losses. I'm holding on to my position. In fact, I may add eventually. Not yet, right now. We're just kind of watching the charts. But with PopCat, and then I may want some kind of play on base. But right now, we've been doing a lot more research with our virtual agents. On that note, I would like to take a look at AIXBT. Probably my favorite virtual agent right now. Uh, let's see. Let's look at this one. Um, AIXBT on the daily. It's looking not too good. We broke support right around. Let's put a line here because I'll probably come look at this chart again in the future. We broke support on the daily right around 35 cents. We've come back up to support for the time being almost, but again, it's just not. Or excuse me, I'm hoping that we will come back up to support because we're sitting at around 30 cents right now. This one, again, not looking pretty. This might be one I'll be looking at to provide liquidity for at least a small amount here in the near future once we find support somewhere. But right now, I want to make sure that these assets have support before I deploy too much capital back into them. Now, let's take a look at virtuals. Now, virtual protocol is sort of the platform that all these AI agents are being built on. As you can see, this is a massive, 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 massive downtrend all the way from the top of our range. I'm just connecting points. You can see we are below the 50 week. We're moving towards the 200 week at right around 98, 99 cents. I'm still very bullish on virtuals. I'm not selling my bag, but this one hurts, and I think I'm not the only one out there who would feel this way. Link. Now, I want to take a look at Chainlink. Now, this has been an absolute fun one to look at. I want a price chart. Hold on. This is a market cap chart. We'll just pull Link off of Coinbase. Link is below the 50-day also, as you can see. But as you know, right here, this is an excellent, excellent, excellent buy zone for Link. I'm bullish on Link, institutions, real-world assets. They're going to need oracles. Link is the biggest oracle. Hence, bullish on Link. Now, I know it's big. You're not going to get a crazy 10x, 20x, 30x with this one, but nice gains. And I definitely have positioned a little bit of my portfolio into Link, even some of my lending position on Aave. But AVAX, another one. I decided to convert a little bit of Bitcoin. I'm lending it on AVAX. I'm lending some of it on Solana, and I'm using that to kind of increase my allocations. Again, very bullish, but next leg up, it'll be time to deleverage these positions. If there's any kind of change in the market, if AVAX breaks anywhere below, say, this $23, $22 mark, I'm out. I'm out for now. I don't see that happening, but I would be out. Now, if anyone is on the stream and you'd like to look at any charts, let me know now. I had one thing I would like to share towards the end of the video, or towards the end of the stream, that I thought might be useful. As you noticed today, I'm not using any background music. I'm highly disappointed, but we've had copyright issues. So I hope to bring some music back shortly, but I need to do a little bit more research first on what I'm allowed to play. Anyway, Avalanche. Avalanche, been bullish since towards the end of last cycle. We did good on this one for the most part last cycle till the very end. I sold most of my bag, lost a little bit at the end, and I started rebuilding my position. Oh gosh, AVAX was sitting a little over, probably around $12 at the time. It was right around, not $12. It only got down to 18, 19. Sorry, I'm thinking about a different coin. It would have been right around, or 20 to 25, which have been right around in here. We're almost back into that range now. So AVAX position is not looking as good as it was, but I think we can easily get back up here. And to be honest, I think we can get like we used to be. I mean, AVAX was way up here. I have a price level set at 105, another one at 150 for now. This is one that we're going to have to view and kind of watch, but I'll definitely be pulling some profits around the $60, $65 mark at our all-time high. SUI. I'm going to look at SUI, or some people call this one SUI. Now, SUI network, awesome chain. I've really enjoyed farming over on this one. Right now, we're using AlphaFi. I've not made a video on this one yet, but would like to soon. But looking at SUI and some of my ladder out points, we marked 14, 980, and way up here at $22, which would be gravy, but I don't see that necessarily happening this market cycle, but who knows, right? Who knows? But if we take a look at SUI, you can see downtrend, 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 just like all the other altcoins. We're getting right back into this support range, sitting right around the 0.23 fib level. That's about $3.17. This is one that I want to do a lot more research on their ecosystem, find some beta plays. So if you have some beta plays in the SUI network, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to research them. And yeah, let's get. I want to take a look at the DYX. Now, this is an interesting chart. The DYX is basically showing the value of the American dollar to a basket of currencies. A lot of times, especially during a bull run, when this is pumping, Bitcoin's not, although it was starting to pump and Bitcoin was still pumping. But what do you notice now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles, and this one is dropping again. So I would like to see this one get rejected at some point and start making its way back down, hopefully even below the 50-week moving average, getting back down below, say, 106, back into the 105 range. Last alt season, that's what happened. Straight down, and then once it ended, straight up. And you can see it so clearly in this chart, right? So, great chart just to keep an eye on. Bitcoin doesn't always follow it, but it does rhyme. So I hope today's stream, I don't see anyone in the comments yet. I hope you learned a little bit today. If you're watching it after the stream, today we covered Ethereum. Is it really dead? And no, we don't believe ETH is dead. We are actually starting to buy more ETH, much like World Liberty Financial. Check out the video tomorrow, and I'll show you some research tools that you can follow things like World Liberty Financial's holdings if you don't know how to do that already. And let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of, right? More tutorials, more liquidity pools, more portfolio reviews, more market analysis, or maybe more altcoin reviews. Let me know and I will provide. So again, like and subscribe if you like today's stream. Check us out at dadsdefispace.org and CryptoZone 1013. Check out the links below. Help support the channel. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace